I got my knife. That was Japanese for I have my knife.
It's Black Hoody, I'm back cooking these goodies. Look at these views from cooking these foods. Yeah, fuck with me.
What is good, hoodlums? Again, I owe you an apology. I gave you a little taste, a little tease, disappeared again for a while. Sorry about it. But today we are back for a ribs and coleslaw video. I've just been craving ribs like a motherfucker and I just needed to do it. I didn't make them, I don't have time right now, but my local grocery store had them already pre-made and ready, so I spent the 10 bucks and got myself a rack, threw together some coleslaw here, added a little extra sugar into it just because the coleslaw dressing is a little tangy by default and I like it to be a little sweeter, so I just grabbed some sugar, toss that in there, boom. Now I got a sweeter, sort of creamy coleslaw, rack of pork ribs. Of course I got the Sweet Baby Rays, lathered on top, give it a quick broil in my oven, and I got this little brush dude just to brush around and lather and massage and oil these ribs just to get that extra little coat on there. I have, however, forgotten a knife, which I'm going to need, so I'll be right back. I got my knife. That was Japanese for I have my knife. So let's just get right into this. So we're going to get surgical. Those are very tender. Okay. Those are proper. Let's just chop them up. Oh, these are so tender. I'm so stoked for these. All this meat just coming off. Damn. These are going to be good. They've just been chilling in the heat rack in the grocery store, I think, all day. So I'm just going to make them more and more and more tender. Yeah, so fall off the bone. I'm pumped. Close up for you. I know some of you guys hate this shit. I like it. I like to see the food. So good. Ribs are some of my favorite videos, my favorite foods, I guess. I just love a good, nice, tender rib. There's something so good about it. The reason why I wanted these was I watched this video from the Hungry Guys, this guy in the UK. He does like eating ASMR, but holy fuck, I watched this rib video like last night and I was like, I need to get some of those immediately, ASAP. Look at that. There's not even anything on this. It's so clean. So tender. All the meat's just falling off right here already. I honestly need like 2 racks, I think. These are gonna go too quick. So a little bit of a funny / maybe slightly gross story is my grocery store that I go to is literally like attached to my building, so you can just like, I take the elevator down and go out one door and boom, like I'm in the grocery store. And so I only grabbed a few things. I had like 5 items. And due to that fact, I got cocky and was like, nah, I don't need a bag. I'll just carry this shit home real quick. No worries. The ribs came in like this little black container with a plastic top. The plastic top wasn't sealed very well. It wasn't stuck in with like a sticker or anything. It was just like sitting there. And I bailed the coleslaw dressing, which then in turn led to me like reacting, which then made me drop the actual ribs themselves. They hit the ground on the pavement, fully fell out of the container, right onto their, on like the top of them. And like one of the employees was actually like out on break, and he's like, oh man. He's like, are you gonna eat those still? And I was like, I'll probably just like just wash them off and like re-sauce them myself. No worries. So that is in fact what I did. Because I was craving them that hard. And I was not about to not eat these ribs that A, I want so bad, and B, I just spent like $11 on. C, the 5-second rule exists for a reason. D, I'm a Grammy fuck. Maybe that's a thing? I don't know. But yeah. Suppose I could have went back and told the girl behind the thing my sob story, being like, I dropped my ribs. Can you exchange these for new ones? But A, I'm just not that type of person. And B, it's my own damn fault. Like, too bad, so sad. I should have fucking not been an idiot and played grocery Jenga and just got a bag. That way this whole mess could have been avoided. But in the end, it all worked out. I'm still eating them. I'm not dying. There's nothing gross on them. I washed them off, re-sauced them, threw them in the oven. And now I'm having a great time. These are so good. Like, these are a problem right now. They're so good. I know I want more already. Are you guys those type of people? I hope my followers aren't that type of people. Finicky, complainy customers don't take responsibility for their own actions. Their own mistakes make other people's lives harder than they need to be. Like, because you were like reckless or made a bad decision or were just not careful with what you were doing. I get there's times where you definitely need to voice your opinion and, like, you know, make it known that somebody screwed something up maybe or whatever. And I just hate people who are like ignorant and take advantage of and don't know like social, like how things work socially. Hopefully that's not you. Something so satisfying about crunchy, creamy coleslaw. A crunchy, creamy coleslaw. And cold. Don't forget cold. Cold, crunchy, creamy coleslaw. The 4 C's of life. C-Force is my life force. So it's pretty crazy that since I've been gone, a lot of people's channels have grown a lot. Been finding myself revisiting old channels I used to go to. Some I remember had like a couple K. You know, they were between 2,000 and 8,000 subscribers, and now they're like 100K. That Veronica Wang girl blew the fuck up. I remember I checked her channel like a few months ago. She had like 8,000 subscribers. Now she has, I don't know how many, but it's a lot. B Loves to Cook and Eat or whatever. Her show blew the fuck up pretty quick. I guess that's what happens when you stay consistent and don't fucking disappear on your people, but life gets in the way sometimes. So good. Tasty Motive is doing good. He's like almost 10K now. He's about to catch and beat me soon. Respect that. He held it down. He's been consistent. He goes live and shit all the time. Constantly putting out content. Another interesting development, the fact that Berto Smalls and Dolce Foodie actually live together now. The day has come. Pretty crazy. Sometimes I wish that it would be acceptable to go do a video where you kind of go through a list of people who produce ASMR and mukbang and stuff like that type of content, go through the artists and like to say like your true opinions, thoughts, and feelings on said people. Unfortunately, you can't really do it because most people who would be subscribed to you would probably be subscribed to at least one of the people that you'd talk of, and you might like some of them, but you might not like some of them. I know for a fact that there's people out there who create content that you won't like everybody. There's certain people who probably bother you, certain things about them. I'm sure I bother people. It would just be funny if everybody like released a video going through like a list of names and every artist kind of said their feeling on the creators in that list, like authentically, genuinely, like stated how they felt about them. I think it'd be funny. I think it'd be hilarious to see the reaction of like in the comments too of like the people, like how quick people would switch up and like whose side they would take. essentially ASMR, mukbang, or roast maybe kind of thing. That being said, though, it is one of the more positive communities on YouTube, and it's probably better just to keep it that way. So I'm not trying to create the mukbang UFC here. I don't want to incite any wars, battles, ill feelings, or anything like that, but it would be funny. I think it would be very, very entertaining. Because there's other lanes of YouTube where creators have like essentially video wars and drama and like kind of bash each other and shit. Be funny. Just a thought that's run through my head. That's all for that. I hope it was enjoyable for you because on my end, whoa, that was awesome. I could eat a lot more probably still, but at the same time, it's nice to just keep it in check. You know, don't hit the couch groaning and, you know, dying and not being able to move. So until the next one, you guys know what to do. Gotta eat good, gotta live well, gotta stay true. Peace.